They say the walls of Blackwood Asylum still echo with screams, but not from the mad. These were screams of terror, of flesh-rending, back in the roaring 20s. A secret, guarded even from the staff, festered in Ward C, a cult convinced they could pry open reality itself, a reality where agony wasn't just pain, but a key to untold cosmic horrors. This isn't just a tale, it's a chilling whisper from a time when the veil between worlds was dangerously thin, and forbidden knowledge festered in the gilded cages of mental institutions. Dr. Alistair Finch, the ward's lead physician, was actually the twisted high priest of the Crimson Vein, an insidious sect believing agony was the purest form of ki, that concentrated, sustained suffering could thin the membrane between worlds, allowing an ancient, nameless intelligence to manifest. Their patients weren't there for healing, they were selected for their resilience, their capacity to endure. Their rituals began subtly, with forced starvation and electroshock, escalating to something far more grotesque, transforming the asylum into a sacrificial altar disguised as a sanatorium. One rain-swept night, in a hidden sub-basement chamber, the true ritual commenced. Bound to cold marble slabs, 3 patients, a former jazz singer, a shell-shocked soldier, and a terrified young heiress, had their limbs methodically dislocated, their skin flayed with hot irons, and their nerve endings exposed. Their guttural cries were hymns to Finch, as a sickening, crimson crack spiderwebbed across the air, pulsating with an unseen, predatory hunger. The air grew thick, metallic, tasting of ozone and fresh blood, as the first tendrils of something utterly alien began to push through the tearing fabric of existence, demanding its gruesome tribute. Through the shimmering, viscous tear in reality, tendrils of impossible darkness began to seep, not like smoke, but like liquid shadows imbued with malevolent sentience. The cultists, initially ecstatic, recoiled as the air itself seemed to scream, a symphony of pure, unfiltered psychic static. The agonizing patients didn't just scream, their screams morphed into guttural gurgles as their eyes rolled back, pupils dilating into void-black pools. Their bodies writhed, muscles tearing, bones grinding, yet they remained agonizingly alive, their raw, exposed flesh twitching in a grotesque dance for an unseen puppeteer, their minds consumed by a fear far beyond human comprehension. But here's the true horror, the mind-bending twist that seals their eternal damnation: the entity didn't consume them. It didn't grant them the release of death. Instead, it anchored their consciousness to their shattered bodies, preserving every shattered nerve, every ruptured organ, every single raw nerve ending in a state of exquisite, hypersensitized agony. They are forever alive, forever conscious, paralyzed in an eternal scream, their minds trapped within a cacophony of their own pain, feeding the entity not with their lives, but with the unending, conscious torment of their souls, a perpetual sacrifice that transcends time itself. Some say you can still hear their whispers, if you listen closely to the wind that howls through the derelict asylum grounds, a symphony of eternal suffering, a constant, horrifying reminder of what happens when you stare too long into the void.